honest truth. Admitting you don't know something is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It takes confidence to say, I don't know, but I'm willing to find out. The Stoics taught that recognizing the limits of our knowledge opens the door to true wisdom. When you acknowledge the limits of your knowledge, you're giving yourself permission to learn and grow. You're embracing the idea that knowledge is a journey, not a destination. And that's incredibly empowering. Let me share another personal experience. After that disastrous meeting, I made a conscious decision to embrace my ignorance. I started asking more questions, seeking out mentors, and admitting when I didn't know something. It was transformative. Not only did my knowledge grow, but my confidence skyrocketed because I was no longer pretending to be something I wasn't. Think about it. How many times have you stayed silent because you were afraid of looking stupid? How often have you pretended to know something only to feel even more insecure when the truth came out? The Stoics believed that true wisdom comes from understanding our limitations. By admitting what we don't know, we open ourselves up to learning, to growth, and to the vast possibilities that come with a curious mind. This humility is the bedrock of genuine confidence. 4. Speak less, listen more. In a world that glorifies talking and being the loudest voice in the room, I'm here to tell you that true confidence often comes from the opposite. Let's explore why listening more can transform your life. Let me share a personal story. I used to think that to be seen as confident and knowledgeable, I had to constantly share my opinions and experiences. I thought that talking more would make me seem more important, but in reality, it did the opposite. I was missing out on valuable insights from others, and I often came across as self-centered. I remember one particular gathering where I was so eager to share my thoughts that I didn't realize I was monopolizing the conversation. Later, a friend gently pointed out that I hadn't given others a chance to speak. It was a wake-up call. Here's the raw, honest truth. Speaking less and listening more doesn't mean you're less important or less knowledgeable. It means you value others' perspectives and recognize that everyone has something to teach you. The Stoics taught that wisdom comes from understanding, and understanding comes from listening. When you listen more, you learn more. You build deeper connections. You gain insights you wouldn't have otherwise, and you show respect to those around you. This, in turn, boosts your confidence because you're more informed, more empathetic, and more respected. Let me share another personal experience. After that gathering, I made a conscious effort to listen more. I started asking more questions, pausing before speaking, and truly engaging with what others were saying. The impact was immediate. Not only did my relationships improve, but I also felt more confident because I was learning so much more. Think about it. How many times have you felt truly heard and valued when someone took the time to listen to you? Now, imagine giving that gift to others. It's incredibly powerful. The Stoics believed that true wisdom and confidence come from understanding the world around us. By speaking less and listening more, you're embracing the world's diversity of thoughts and experiences. This humility and openness build a deeper, more genuine confidence. So, the next time you're in a conversation, take a step back, listen more than you speak, ask questions, show genuine interest. You'll be amazed at how much you learn and how much more confident you become. Here's the deeper message. Speaking less and listening more is about valuing others and, in turn, valuing yourself. It's about recognizing that every person you meet has something to teach you. This humility and openness to learn make you not only more knowledgeable, but also more empathetic and connected to those around you. 5. Embrace the present moment. In a world that's constantly pushing us to think about the future or dwell on the past, being present is a radical act. And trust me, it's one of the most powerful ways to boost your confidence. Let me share a personal story. I used to be a chronic overthinker. I was always worried about the future. What might started practicing mindfulness, simple things like focusing on my breath, paying attention to my surroundings, and really listening when others spoke. The change was profound. I felt more grounded, more alive, and my confidence grew because I was fully engaged with the world around me. Think about it. How often do you find yourself distracted, thinking about what's next, or dwelling on what's already happened? Imagine the freedom and confidence that comes from letting go of those thoughts and being fully present. The Stoics believed that life is lived in moments. By embracing the present, you're not just experiencing life more fully, you're also building a foundation of confidence rooted in reality, not in hypothetical scenarios. So the next time you catch yourself drifting into the past or the future, take a deep breath and bring yourself back to the present. Notice your surroundings, feel your breath, engage with the people around you. This simple practice can transform your life and your confidence. Here's the deeper message. Embracing the present moment is about appreciating the beauty and richness of life as it unfolds. It's about recognizing that each moment is. Let me share a personal experience. There was a time when I thought I had to have all the answers, whether it was at work, in social situations, or even in personal conversations. I felt this immense pressure to always know what to say and do. It was exhausting and frankly, unsustainable. I remember one particular incident during a team meeting where I was asked a technical question I didn't know the answer to. Instead of admitting my ignorance, I tried to bluff my way through it. It was a disaster. My lack of knowledge was exposed, and I felt humiliated. Here's the raw, honest truth. Admitting you don't know something is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign of strength. It takes confidence to say, I don't know, but I'm willing to find out. The Stoics taught that recognizing the limits of our knowledge opens the door to true wisdom.